Red alert, mommy and daddy are fighting, and I am not saying which one is mommy. Elon Musk, CEO of SpaceX and also of free speech, has been current President Donald Trump's main man for a long time, upwards of 13 months now. But according to recent reports of erratic behavior and increased drug use, reports which come from the mainstream media, so you know it's a lie, and also Jewish, the bad kind, Elon Musk has been allegedly removed from the White House, a procedure that presumably took a SWAT team and also the X-Men. In response, Elon Musk has criticized Trump's upcoming spending bill, which has been universally agreed to be both big and beautiful, and also force your grandchildren to heart button your Facebook memes again. It's a battle of the titans, and we're here to let you know who to support, who to ostracize, and how to explain your beliefs to all your coworkers who are really interested in where you're at politically. Plus, it is Pride Month, so be on guard. If you have a fallout shelter, maybe go in there until July 4th and be sure to stock it with a variety of straight things like chicken wings, domestic beer, fleshlights, those Empire Magazine podcasts where Christopher McQuarrie explains the Mission Impossible movies for over 8 hours. That kind of straight stuff. I've got way more tips on how to be straight. I know all about it. For example, do you know that ketamine removes all gay thoughts and also most non-gay thoughts? Crazy. We'll dig into it when the show starts right on the button. Hello and welcome to the Vongino Predicament. I'm your host, Steve Vongino, and this is a show about news, but with a twist. I don't lie to you. And also, I'm not a pedophile. Can Wolf Blitzer say that? I think not.
Like all wolves, he craves young meat.
I myself am many things. A truth teller, an adventurer, a Lothario, a punk rock skateboarder who rages against the machine. Boo-wah! But most of all, what I am, of course, is a journalist. A milquetoast fence-sitter journalist who will not just repeat the mainstream narrative. Or for that matter, any narrative of any kind. You cannot pin me down. The COVID vaccine, was it effective? Yes, and also of course not, and consult your doctor, and also all doctors are stupid. Did we land on the moon? Well, that depends on what you mean by moon, and also land. Additionally, Is Donald Trump the greatest president of all time due to not wars and also not doing those, plus economy good now? Up! Of course, yes, if anyone criticizes him, they should be in jail. But also, I can criticize him too. For example, sometimes he works too hard. No, he doesn't. I take that back. Please don't unsubscribe. We'll talk more later about Donald Trump and also his best friend forever sometimes, Elon Musk, who's basically a real-life Tony Stark, but in even better shape.
You cannot deny that he is a shape.
But first, we need to address the elephant in the room. Namely, the gay elephant. Easily the scariest kind of elephant, because technically, it's also black. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Pride Month in the United States of America and additionally every other country except for the Islamic ones that banned being gay despite constantly going to discotheques in very tight pants. Pride. It's a sin according to the Bible, and more specifically according to Jordan Peterson, who has read the Bible and let me know all the important parts so that I don't have to bother with it. For example, did you know that angels are actually just giant eyeballs? And also, if you eat shrimp, you're technically gay? Pride Month.
Why isn't there a gluttony month? That would rule.
Now, I have no problem with the gays. In fact, I think it's pretty brave of them to, defy the will of God like that. But I am tired of all this homosexual propaganda getting shoved down our throats. And I think it's finally time for us to return the favor and shove something down the gays' throats. That's why I am announcing an antidote to gay pride. Here in my hometown of Columbuston, Ohio, population 1,300, most of which are stray dogs, we are launching the first ever straight pride parade. Sorry, I misspoke. It's the straight shame parade. Being proud of stuff just seems kind of gay. Like, oh, look at this bird feeder I made in shop class, mommy. I'm so proud of it. Gay. So we are going to be renting a number of floats and/or covering the beds of Ford F-150s and 2x4s and driving around town, displaying a variety of extremely straight behavior, all while jamming out to the straightest music possible. That's right, the Village People. Also, we're going to be crying because of, the shame part. I paid $7 for an OnlyFans subscription and she still won't show me her face. I ordered chicken wings from Pizza Hut and they were okay, I guess. I use a 3-in-1 shampoo, conditioner, and body wash and literally no one has ever commented on how I smell. I secretly think missionary is the hottest position. I have strong opinions on grilling. Boobs. Give them. Yep, straight shame is going to be the hottest thing to hit Columbuston since sliced bread, which we don't have yet. Speaking of things people don't have, Elon Musk and a government job. My man got fired, or possibly quit. I haven't been told what to think yet. Therefore, neither have you. As everyone knows, Elon Musk single-handedly won the 2024 presidential election for Donald Trump. Well, not single-handedly. There was also the failing Democratic Party, Donald Trump's promise to reverse all inflation on day one, which he's still going to do, by the way. And also there was that one guy, I think Pennsylvania, who tried to assassinate Trump, but it turns out God himself is canonically Republican and personally anointed Donald Trump with the mandate of heaven.
The fireman right behind him, not so much.
As soon as Donald Trump took office, he immediately appointed Elon Musk, and also another guy that doesn't exist, don't worry about him, as the head of DOGE, which of course stands for Department of Government Erections. And they had one goal: cut enough bloat from the federal budget to finally afford Viagra for all Americans. Even the women, because apparently they all have dicks now too. But after allegedly losing a race for the Supreme Court of Wisconsin, which shouldn't count, because why does Wisconsin need a Supreme Court? Okay, cheese curds are delicious. Jeffrey Dahmer was killed in prison. What more do they need to decide over there? After that, Elon Musk has been unceremoniously ejected from the White House. Come on, White House. At least give him some ceremony. Would a military funeral hurt anybody?
Due to the gunfire, it would, yes.
Yesterday, Elon Musk took to X.com, a website that's always been called that, to release his statement on Donald Trump's new Big Beautiful Bill, which I believe is the Trump administration's proposal to balance the budget by bringing back the McDonald's snack wrap. Elon, my good friend we haven't met, had the following to say: "I'm sorry, but I can't stand it anymore. This massive, outrageous, pork-filled congressional spending bill is a disgusting abomination. Shame on those who voted for it. You know you did wrong. You know it." So first off, I get it. We all have strong opinions. Let's leave pork out of this. It's easily one of the top 5 meats. Secondly, it's official. Elon Musk has declared war on the Trump administration and will presumably be shipped to an El Salvador prison any day now. We have ourselves a war of the Titans. And over the silliest thing, the United States of America. Have you ever seen that place? They bought $1 billion worth of tickets to the Minecraft movie, and you guys are willing to battle over that shithole? Also, land to the free because of the brave. Hoorah! On one side of this all-out fist fight, we have Elon Musk, barrel-chested and worth about $500 billion. Or possibly significantly less than that. It's hard to get an exact figure for his wealth because it is, scientifically speaking, completely made up. And in the other corner, we have Donald Trump, current president of the United States, and on most days, someone probably aware of that fact. He's older than Elon and always seems to be in the middle of having a stroke, but he does have access to the nuclear codes, so that's pretty OP. But on the other hand, Elon Musk has a secret weapon, namely the hottest memes you've ever seen. Truly, can the American security state stand a chance against an image macro of Tweety Bird saying Obama is from Kenya? At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter who wins. They're both proud freedom fighters simply arguing over the best way to save you, the American taxpayer, a boatload of money. And also to force the cable companies to stop including BET in every package. So I guess you could say no matter who wins, no one loses. And that's why I won't be taking a side on this issue. Both men are beautiful, and I have an open invitation for either one of them to come on this show and debate it out in the marketplace of ideas. Elon, if you come by, we'll do ketamine together and talk about, I don't know, how epic Naruto is or whatever dumb bullshit you're into. And President Trump, if you come on, we'll have some Diet Coke and then scream at the parts of Harriet Spy where Rosie O'Donnell is on screen. So that should be happening soon. And in the meantime, we can just continue supporting both men in whatever they do. Much like how you can support me by liking and subscribing. check out the links below. You gotta like, you gotta subscribe. I'm on X.com, again, a website that's always been called that. I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm on Patreon.com. That's right, Patreon.com/The Vongino Predicament. For only $5 a month, you get access to exclusive bonus content, a weekly bonus video. You get to vote in polls, you get behind the scenes footage, and you get, and this is perhaps the greatest gift an American can get, you get an executive producer credit. Play those names, baby. Roll those names. Roll them up. Look at those names. Kiss your screen. Kiss each individual name on your screen. I love to kiss the names. I love to kiss a name. Okay, enough. Cut it. We're done. We're done. We're done with all this. Okay, we're done. All right, guys. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll have more stuff coming your way right soon. And until next week...
Could there be an actual fight, like with fists and stuff like that? I genuinely don't know who would win.
Shut up and sit down.